You're special and she reckless. Remember, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is
So
endless.
refined sugars, crazy. What's funny is I didn't. Do you have the definition of refined sugar?
Not offhand, I don't.
Like
We can provide it though.
Yeah, I'll
quick
do my best to try to provide a quick description below, just so you know what it is. But what's funny is this, we.
It's if I can real quick, just I guess an example of refined versus unrefined sugars or natural sugars would be fruit versus a Twinkie or I don't know.
That was a huge.
or even better like cane sugar, which is refined, versus maple syrup. Is probably a better example. But
I just know that when I have certain sugars, like, what's funny, my son used to get the shakes.
he called the jitters, the shakes.
Call it the shakes. And we used to like laugh, like, too much sugar, watch what you eat, whatever. And I realized that as we get older, our bodies go through changes that we don't even realize. And I used to have no issue eating all types of chocolates, whatever.
Yeah.
But as I got older, I noticed that, I can't eat, a whole chocolate cake by myself
Yeah,
without.
like a sensitivity to it, right?
Yes.
Your bodies. Yeah.
Yep. And again, if I'm eating like fruits and veggies, etc., that have sugar in it, I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But if I have that chocolate cake, then I notice that I might have a reaction to the amount of sugar that I'm eating.
Yeah.
Regardless of what that looks like. It's not normal to be jittery, and it's not normal to I can't sleep because I ate this much sugar.
Yeah. No, agreed. And I just was, I think about, like you said, when you personalize it, you think about how you feel.
Yeah.
And, it feels good in the moment, I love chocolate.
Yeah.
Chocolate and peanut butter, those are my two favorite combinations. But it feels good in the moment.
Yes.
But you have to think about how you're going to feel in an hour or later on. And again, bringing it back to what it's doing in your body and is it serving you?
And I'm good with real chocolate, like real chocolate, like the dark chocolate, 80%, 70%.
That's good because we do buy.
Yeah. I can eat a couple of bars of that and I have no issue.
Oh, he goes through it really quickly.
Yeah.
There's this like specialty chocolate bar it's called Hu, H-U. That I buy from time to time, and there's probably like
I didn't know it was a delicacy. I didn't know I was supposed to eat it by cube.
There's like 6 to 8 squares in a bar, and I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna have a little square.
It's
of my
as
chocolate.
big as a Nestle Crunch bar. So I've been conditioned that if I buy a Nestle Crunch bar when I was younger, I would eat the whole bar.
Yeah.
So you said you told me to get a HU bar,
right.
and it's like human or something like that when you open it up.
Stand for humans.
But yeah, it's an expensive bar. So I figured,
and so I'm trying to eat little pieces, just to kind of, I want a little something sweet, little piece of chocolate,
That killed the bar.
Guy blew through the whole bar. Is like
actually 2 bars, because I bought like 3 or 4 of them, and I knocked 2 out quickly, and the next day I went back and bought more bars, but have no impact on me, have no issues, no shakes, no jitters, everything is cool.
Yeah.
But let me go out and get something that has like, I don't know, soda that has too much sugar in it.
Oh, geez.
And like even that, I haven't had soda since like early 2000s.
I was gonna say that's one of the things really early on that we eliminated was anytime. It's not good to drink your sugar. I'll say it like that. So sugary beverages, even what do you call them? I just lost what it is. The electrolyte waters. What are they called again?
Oh, Gatorade.
Gatorade, or like I forget what it's called. It escapes me. But Gatorade or Powerade, things like that.
Yeah.
Those aren't good for you either.
Yeah. Do you remember when we first got married and we would buy cereal? I would put sugar in it. And
this guy put sugar.
No judgment.
In Fruit Loops.
That was normal for me.
It's coated in sugar. He put sugar on Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, I was conditioned.
I was like, yeah.
It tasted funny to me without sugar.
Yeah.
I was just used to. I was
used to
used to putting sugar in all my cereal, and you
I
said
forgot
you would
about
look.
that.
Yeah,
I
you
was
said you
like-
would look at me like I don't. Why are you putting sugar in Frosted Flakes? It's coated with sugar.
Right.
I'm like, what's she talking about? And then I actually legit look at the box.
Would
And
you
I'm like, oh,
would you like some sugar with your sugar?
Yeah.
It's like, what?
different vibe, different taste. But again, there's a lot of things that we're conditioned to. We just do because that's all we know.
Right.
And it affects our body. Fortunately, when I was doing that, I was like 20,
Yes.
21, where
And
youth is forgiven.
I was
And-
just gonna I say that all the time. Youth is forgiving. I
Yep.
say this to the kids. Your youth is forgiving.
Yep.
The things that we can get away with, when we're younger and we're more spry and our bodies, like, our organs are operating at, top-notch capacity.
Yeah.
We can't,
Can't do it anymore.
Decades go by and, your body's like, not so much.
Yep.
Actually, here's a reaction for you. You're welcome.
Yep.
So.
You know what's funny? I used to always have relatives that tell me, because the natural idea from a lot of folks is when you get to a certain age, things starts to fall apart, or you start to, it's just destined for you to be out of shape and overweight. And when I was 20, I used to have people tell me, wait till you're 30. And then I got to 30 and nothing's changed for me. I still look exactly the same. I'm still very athletic. I'm still very outdoorsy, and I love doing any type of activity, any type of physical activity. Then it was like, because you're 30, you just wait till you get like close to 40.
Maybe not 30, maybe 40. Right?
Yeah, and as time go on, like last year I just did a Spartan run. For those of you that know what a Spartan run is, it's like about 5 to 7 miles of obstacle course outside. Whether or not you're climbing over walls, swimming underwater, whatever it is.
No,
But
Beast G, because that thing is beast.
Oh, yeah,
These
yeah.
runs are no joke. Yeah.
I might post a picture of that too, just for you guys to see. But
Yeah.
I'm constantly hearing that, and there's no, as long as you do what's right for your body, you eat right, you do some type of physical activity to get your heart pumping. That's what cardio is for me. It's about getting my heart pumping. It's not about focusing on, hey, I'm trying to lose weight. I think I've been consistent, just because of how I eat. If my weight goes up because I wanted to, I might say, hey, you know what? I'm trying to gain 5 pounds. I want to see what that looks like. You know what? I don't like it anymore. Let me go run for a week and drop it. But that's because of how I eat. It's 80% nutrition.
Absolutely.
A lot of folks don't realize that. They can go to the gym all day.
What's
and
that phrase? They say abs are made in the kitchen.
abs are made in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You have to eat correctly. You can work out until your arms fall off. It means absolutely nothing unless you eat correctly.
Yeah, I think we have a habit of being like, ugh, I had a pizza last night, so I'm gonna go extra hard at the gym, and it's like, well, that's fine, but it doesn't
work like that.
It doesn't really work like that. It doesn't work like
You're
that.
not going to gain weight because you
And
had
it
a box
doesn't.
of pizza the night before.
Right.
It's all about your metabolism. It's math. At the end of the day, it's strictly math.
Right.
But
I like that you brought that up. I like what you said about the fact that we've just sort of been conditioned. I think the narrative that's been pushed is that, once you hit this age marker and you start, that we are just automatically going to start to getting certain ailments and aches and pains and
Not I said the fly.
But the beauty in that is that we have control.
Mm-hmm.
We have control over that with the things that we eat and the things that we do. Decisions that we make. So that's a comfort.
That's not happening to us.
Right.
I refuse that. I refuse to believe that. I
was like, wait for it.
wait for it. No, I'm not gonna hit them with that right now. Not gonna hit them with
It's
that
too
right
much.
now.
Maybe another episode.
Maybe another episode.
Yeah.
I don't want to put no translation on about them. But real talk, it's all about, how can I ensure that how I'm living now is the same way, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, that I'm still as able, I'm still as physical, I still have the energy. I know someone, I'm not gonna say his name, he's 60, and I've watched him at the gym, and he looks like he outlives people. He does cardio, he's in great shape, he eats correctly, and when I see him, I'm thinking to myself, okay, it is possible. Yeah, it is possible. There's a lot of people out there who are like that, who should be examples, but what happens is we focus on the majority, and if the majority are not eating correctly, they're not working out, they're not doing what's good for them and their bodies, then we think that we're all gonna fall into that space. But this is a marathon, it's not a sprint.
Yeah.
It's about taking one day at a time and ensuring that you do what's best for you and your body. so you can be here for your loved ones, so you can be here to enjoy the simplicity of life.
Absolutely. Being here for your loved ones and being able to, the things, the goals, the dreams that you want to accomplish, the things that you want to do in life, you know, or just your day to day, right? You want to be able to not just survive, but thrive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm trying to live.
Yeah.
That's it. You're trying to live and enjoy life to the fullest.
And not have to let those things, things in your body slow you down or prevent you from tackling the things, meeting the day, you know.
Especially when COVID ends or we get at least a vaccine or something that we can start traveling again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be hurt. I don't want to have issues going into that, you know.
Right.
Already leaving the country, like wrapping our heads around it, leaving the country is already nerve-wracking as is.
Yeah.
But leaving the country knowing that you don't have that type of insurance, that's scary.
Yeah.
So we need to ensure that the decisions we make today affect our tomorrow, that we do what's right for our bodies today. So when we're in these new environments and these new situations, we don't have to worry about, oh my goodness, I don't feel well, can I go to a doctor? We can rely on the fruits, the veggies. You know, it's all about building our immune system instead of reacting after it breaks down.
Yeah, no, that's good. That we're laying the groundwork for what we know that we want to do later on.
At a later date.
So.
As always, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, and
We'll see you in the next video.
Me, 'cause baby, I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus.